Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a little special video. I did have another one planned, but this being Mother's Day and all, I thought I'd put up this one here for all the badass moms out there. So this video is from, it wasn't even really meant to be a video. Let's take a moment to go ahead and like and subscribe too. Thank you for that. And let's carry on. So this wasn't really meant to be a video. It was just meant for learning purposes, and so my wife could, watch her practice and see herself ride a bike. Anyways, back to the story. So we started our journey for looking for a bike back, and it was like 2016. She decided she wanted to ride, so we picked up a 250 Ninja, and she rode that for about 50 feet, and literally 50 feet, and decided that that wasn't the bike for her. It wasn't going to work out. She didn't want to ride. So we let that sit in the garage until the end of summer and decided to sell it. She never got back on it, said she wasn't going to ride, yada, yada, yada. That was it. Then 2017 came around. It was spring. It was warm. She wanted to try riding again, but she wanted to try a different bike. So she thought a cruiser might work. So we picked up the GZ250 Suzuki, really nice bike, good starter bike. So she felt comfortable on that, way more comfortable than she did on the 250 Ninja. So she was able to get out and do a little bit of riding. I think she rode it to the end of the street a couple times, maybe got to second gear, then just kind of wasn't feeling it, wasn't for her. It sat in the garage the rest of 2017. And 2018 spring came along. I'm like, it's getting springtime. We should probably just go ahead and try to sell this bike, get it out of the garage. She's like, no, I'm going to give it one more try. So, one more try. Here we go. Spring of 2018. She gets it out. She gets up to like third or fourth gear. Gets about a mile down the road. We live out in the country a little bit, so there's not a whole lot of people on the road. So she was able to get out of the driveway, get down the road a little bit, and managed to turn around and come back. So she started to feel comfortable. She did that a few times, and then she felt more comfortable being in a parking lot. So then we headed over to a parking lot, and she did some parking lot practice at the local school. And then we rode that through the most of the summer. It took quite a few semi-long trips, like 80, 90 miles. That's really good for somebody that just learned how to ride. And so she decided it was getting the end of summer, like August, decided she wanted to take the test, but she didn't want to take the MSF course, mainly because we couldn't get in it until like wintertime. So she's just going to practice and take the test on her own. So we spent many weekends practicing, because they have the course painted on the ground. They just don't have the cone set up, so you can kind of go through the drills and practice the test before you take it. And so we're here taking the test, and I think I was more nervous than she was about taking the test. So we got there a little later because we got lost on the way, so there was that. And so we got there, everybody was standing outside. She went in to check in. Turns out that everybody that was standing outside didn't realize they had to check in, so she ended up being the first person to take the test versus the last person to take the test. So at least she got it out of the way first. So that was good. She did really good. I think she only messed up on one section, but I think overall, I think she got like a 96 or something like that total score. But I'm really impressed. She passed it on the first time. I didn't pass mine on the first time. I think it took me, I didn't pass mine until the third try. But I've been riding for a long time, had a really large head, and thought I could pass with no problem. Turns out that's not how that works. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching, and happy Mother's Day to all the badass moms out there. And remember that if you want something bad enough, you can make that happen. And just like with writing, we thought it wasn't going to happen. She tried for 3 years, and finally got out there and passed the test. And now we've upgraded from the GZ250 to an '04 Sportster, to now she just this year she purchased a 2021 1200 iron, and she is ready to go to Babes Ride Out. Big old trip all by herself, so she's excited for that. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.